5 steps to deal with criticism. Welcome to Tipsverse. In today's topic, we'll be discussing on how to deal with criticism. No one likes criticism, but we still face criticism at school, work, or home. Criticism doesn't hurt us physically, but shatters our mind and confidence. Most of the time, the criticism happens in the place of work, and the fundamental way to deal with criticism is by taking it in a positive way. Yes, it's difficult to digest, but if you've got to improve in life, then learn to deal with criticism smartly. Thus, you can avoid losing your self-confidence and won't feel stressed or agitated. There are two kinds of criticism, constructive and destructive. If you ever face constructive criticism, it is actually very good. It lets you understand your weaknesses. It shows your past mistakes, and avoiding those can help you attain your authority over some tasks or activity. Thus, constructive criticism can be viewed as a boon. But destructive criticism, on the other hand, affects your confidence, self-esteem. So whatever criticism you face in your life or career, you got to deal with them using the following 5 steps. Number 1. Listen first. Always listen to the person patiently who is criticizing you. Don't be impulsive in responding back. Being patient is the basic criteria you need to follow. Understand all the points what your criticizer is saying to you. Number 2. Politely respond to criticism. After listening, don't just yell at the person criticizing you. Politely respond by saying you'll get back to all the points you are being criticized for. There is no problem in taking time, so you'll have sufficient time to explore on the points he or she has mentioned about you. You can then have a look in the emails and show your authenticity of your dedication on your work or your well-being or whatever the situation demands for you to speak. Stay positive and talk with confidence. Having confidence is the key to deal with criticism. Your display of confidence often makes the person criticizing you rethink of their point, whether he or she is correct from his or her end. Sometimes they themselves behave impulsively out of work pressure from upper management or whatever may be the reason. Try to maintain calm and decorum and reply with confidence. You may often be mistaken that they are criticizing you, but they are just trying to get some work done from you in a shorter time. Just that they are not in a luxury to be patiently asking for your help. You may be the best candidate to do the job, but as your boss or criticizer is asking you to do it, doesn't mean that he is criticizing you. It's just a new task allocated to you in a short notice. Number 4. Walk away for the time being. When things go out of control, you are facing strong criticism and there is no stopping from your boss. In such scenarios, simply don't respond in that situation. Never react in the moment, no matter how much difficult it may seem. But if you're able to show your calmness here, then you can handle the criticism like an expert. These situations are like a bait. If you go out of control and lose self-control and become aggressive, it will put a very bad picture of you in front of your peers and other workers in the company. People will treat you as an obnoxious person and you'll be laughing stock to your peers. So you gotta stay strong and thus simply walk away from that intense environment. You just tell your criticizer that you need some time to respond and walk away from there. Now move to a different place and sit down for some time and gather your emotions and points and validation points to your boss. This is the most important rule of handling criticism like an expert. However hard it is to accept, do not react at that moment of time. And the last point, keep your cool. However much the unpleasant situation may be, bear it without any immediate reaction. Don't respond. This is unarguably the best way to deal with criticism. And now, I'd like to say that most of the times, as I said, criticism should be analyzed from the person's point of view, because most of the time it serves as a learning experience to the individual. You need to take some time to understand your limitation or weaknesses on the basis of which you are criticized. If in doubt, ask your fellow colleagues or peer who understands you well and discuss the matter and get an honest opinion. But if you know that you have credentials like emails, worksheets to show your credibility, diligence, and expertise on tasks for which you have been criticized for, then sit down with your boss or the criticizer and discuss the matter with dignity and maintaining decorum. So if you like the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you in my next video. Cheers.